Welcome back. It's Dr. Jen Verboni, better known as DocJenFit, here with my bestie Moshkan. She's going to demonstrate how to reduce low back pain when you're doing something like an overhead press. This is a really common issue, especially because if you have reduced shoulder range of motion or you're going a little too heavy, there's different compensations we might go into. So I want to talk about form first, and then we'll talk about modifications. So first, Moshkan's going to show us with the barbell. So taking it out into, her positioning here. So when typically people are experiencing back pain, our knees are locked out. And then as we lift, we push and open up into that low back, maybe flaring that rib cage and putting a lot of tension and pressure here. Another reason that people might get low back pain, so coming down, is that if you have reduced shoulder range of motion, you lean back as you go. So come and lean back, and you put a lot of pressure into your low back this way if you have a reduced angle of that shoulder, and you end up compensating. So instead, especially if you are okay with your shoulder range of motion, we want to keep this barbell here pressing straight up to the ceiling, but we want to unlock the knees, tuck that tailbone just slightly. This is going to reduce how much pressure we have into that low back. And then on the way up, you're actually going to exhale so that the rib cage will come down to meet the pelvis and everything stays in really good alignment. And then you come right back down. So a big exhale, press straight up, and then come nice down, nice and slow. So the only thing that comes back, the head might come back to stay out of the way so that your nose doesn't get hit. But otherwise, when we have good core pressure from our pelvis to our rib cage, then we stay out of that pressure in the low back. And if you notice that you're still tending to lean back to get that weight up, then we might just need to reduce the amount of load we have on that bar. Okay, we're going to show one more modification that I absolutely love when it comes to overhead press. Last way to modify, especially if you know you don't have good shoulder range of motion, rather than trying to push into shoulder range of motion, you do not have, modify by using a landmine press. This is one of my favorite ways. So you want the opposite leg in front from the arm that is going to be pressing, because we're going to get this natural rotation of the body, just like we walk opposite arm, opposite leg. That's kind of what we're focusing on here. So we can use the trunk control and this good still rib cage pelvis alignment as we press up. So she's going to have a little bend in that knee. And as she presses up, the hip in the front is going to come back and the shoulder blade is going to come forward. And this is going to help to reduce any pressure in that low back and keep the weight here into her core as she presses that elbow up and forward. And if she doesn't have full range of motion, that is okay. She'll just go where she can and go to what her body can tolerate, using that rotation of that upper back to assist that shoulder blade overhead motion. Don't forget, if you love what you're learning, I have so much more in stock for you. So hit that subscribe button, check out the other videos I've done in the past, and leave any comments of any suggestions that you have for videos in the future. And I can't wait to help you feel incredible and amazing within your body.